Hi everybody. On the Department of Technology today, I wanted to have a simple thought experiment with you. Is cryptocurrency a left-leaning idea or right-leaning idea? Is it Republican? Is it Democrat? What political party is it? Perhaps it's libertarian or one of the other bazillion variations of whatever governing group you want to name. And the truth is it's none of them. And we're going to discuss that here and why. The golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rules. And the reality is that what cryptocurrency really does, that once the average person starts to recognize it, is it separates that power from the governing body. Because the governing body, the real power that they have is always related to money. And when you've taken away that kind of central force, that ability, because what cryptocurrency is a decentralized monetary system, a way for people to exchange goods and services outside of any outside influence, and in a much more advanced, complex, in some cases even protected way. And there's a lot of value in that. And because there's a lot of value in that, it means that there's a lot of power that can be reestablished to the people. And it's not going to be a left or a right thing. It's a item that will become politicized. It's something that they will frame as being either a left-leaning idea or a right-leaning idea. Because, at least within the United States, we have a lot of team ideas. You're on team red, team blue, team independent, team whatever. And there's this notion that because you ascribe to one idea within that governing philosophy, that therefore you must subscribe to all the ideas in that governing philosophy. And because of that, what you've done is you've made it into a polarizing item. And that is actually how you will make little progress happen with it, at least until you have an idea of how to deal with the situation. Because the people in charge right now, they're not really looking for change. I mean, here's a photo of I was able to get for stock footage when I type in the word politicians. I don't think this is the most representative, accurate photo of our politicians, unless the people up top of the photo are, the assistants. I don't think I'm fooling anybody when I say that the average age in the administration and the governing roles and bodies that are currently in charge, they aren't necessarily going to have the same expectations or desires for drastic changes moving into the future. And whether that's something that the next generation is going to be interested in being a part of is really a good question that's worth talking about. And as decentralized currency becomes more of a thing, the opportunity that's available to the up and coming administration or people who would like to make change in the world and not have to go through a lot of extra bureaucratic steps and the political items that we're pretty familiar with at this point. You have access to people in a more direct way than ever before, and you're able to do things very differently, which we can explain in a separate video. But I should be clear here. This is not just a United States thing. This is a global thing. The decentralized monetary ability of cryptocurrency, and for the ability of that money to be smart, to have additional rules and items built into the very structure, the very code of how it can be used or where it can be used or how it can even be exchanged, that is so world changing that it's not just going to affect one government. We're talking about governments throughout the entire globe. This is something that the first countries to figure out how to integrate it into their country, instead of trying to fight it, but rather embrace it or promote it, those are going to be the ones that will kind of be not only a catalyst, but kind of a canary test for what's going to be expected for the rest of the world. And what will end up happening is very quickly there can be a shift where people will recognize its value is so separated from what exists in the common physical world, and the utility of it is so much larger than what is possible with the current systems in place. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope this has been a little bit for you to think about and consider. And if you have any thoughts, questions, comments, please leave them down below, specifically to the Department of Technology. And we'll go ahead and discuss those items where politics have this overlap with technology that just need to be discussed. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.